Hey guys, John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here. We got a new angle going on behind me. It's Christmas Day. Honestly, I just woke up a few hours ago. Haven't even showered, but you guys won't be able to tell through the camera anyway. You can't smell me. But I just wanted to share with you guys some of the Apple tablet rumors that are coming. They're coming fast and furious. Thought this would be a great time to share them with you. First, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Hope you're celebrating with your family. If you don't celebrate Christmas, hope you got just to spend some time with those that are most important to you, since that is obviously the biggest reason for the season. For all that sentimental stuff aside, let's talk about the Apple tablet. If you guys remember back when the iPhone came out, there was just a bevy of rumors leading up to its launch about what it was going to be, what it was going to do. It sort of hit a fever pitch, and we're at that same point now with the tablet. Seems like every day the new reputable sources coming out with a new rumor. So I want to recap sort of where we stand on all the Apple tablet rumors, what we've heard, and I think what we can expect. So let's start with an announcement. Allegedly, according to Mac Rumors, Apple has a January 26th date set aside for a tablet announcement. They reserved one of the large conference centers that they've used in the past for other events. Hasn't been confirmed by Apple. It's just been reserved by a large technology conglomerate. So I would assume that would probably be Apple. So I think we're going to actually see this tablet sometime in early 2010. So hooray for that. So let's assume that that one is true. We know when we're going to see it, but what is it going to be called? Well, again, according to Mac Rumors, those guys did just a tremendous job doing some research. They found that the domain iSlate.com is registered to a certain company in Cupertino on Infinite Loop. Now, this is supposed to have been hidden. Apple bought it through an intermediary party, so their name wasn't going to come up. But evidently, for about 1 week, a little while ago, that was the hiddenness of it became public, and you're able to see that Apple actually bought the domain, and Mac Rumors was able to go back and track the history to be able to see that, which is pretty impressive. So, will the tablet be called the iSlate? I don't know, but I can see myself going into an Apple store saying, "Hey, let me check out the new Slate." It's kind of a cool name, a little bit catchy. I don't know if the I works in front of it, but I guess that's the Apple way. Also with the tablet, we heard rumors of a 10-inch screen, 12-inch screen, 7-inch screen. Now sources are reporting that it's going to come in a 7-inch size, of course, capacitive screen. So, bigger than the iPhone, but not giant. Big enough you can carry around and throw in your bag. And certainly not small enough that you can just toss in your pocket. Probably a really nice size. One of my concerns with the tablet was how you're going to interact with it. How are you going to type on a tablet? If it's running some custom version of the iPhone operating system, then you still need to type a lot of website-centric stuff. How is it going to work? Well, again, folks at Mac Rumors shot out some really cool patent information that Apple patented a little while back for tactile feedback on a mobile device. Now, this is not just haptic feedback where you push a button and it vibrates. This is actually the screen changing. So I've got my iPhone right here. I'm going to try and sort of show you what I mean. So pretend this is a 7-inch tablet. Of course, it's just an iPhone 3GS. When you are typing or swiping, you've got a very smooth surface. And on a smaller device, you can see where the keys are on a keyboard. It's nice and easy. On a larger screen, you can't really hold it and move your thumb. It's going to be a little bit difficult. So supposedly what Apple has patented is a sort of tactile feedback. So the screen will actually change depending on what you're going to do. Little raised ridges will show up on the device as you're typing and sort of give you almost a keyboard-like feel. Which is really cool and super transformery. Not sure if it's actually going to come to fruition on the tablet, but it is one of the big rumors that's picking up a lot of steam, is the screen actually changing depending on what you want to do, which is really neat. For swiping, a flat surface is really great. Those of you that have used an iPhone or any other capacitive touchscreen like the Droid or one of the other Android devices, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's very nice and very smooth and fluid. But when it comes to typing, it certainly would be nice to have actual keys that you can type either without looking or be able to feel a little more where your thumbs or fingers are going. Especially if the device is big enough that you can't just touch type with your thumbs, you actually have to use fingers. That can get a little cumbersome on a touch-only device. So it would be really, really cool to see. So again, this is supposedly going to be running a custom version of the iPhone operating system, which I'm not quite sure how that'll work. Allegedly, Apple has already contacted a few of the big iPhone developers, asked them to create apps on a larger resolution screen. Supposedly, all the apps that are in the App Store right now will be able to be played on this new tablet. I think the companies just have to remove their screen resolution caps that they have on there. Most of the people that are programming put in sizes for the iPhone, so that's the only device out there. If those are removed, it'll automatically upscale to whatever size device you're looking for or you're playing on. So hopefully that will offlay some of the fears people have had about the tablet. Personally, I think the tablet's going to be a great device if it even does come to fruition for magazines, for ebooks. You know, there's a great ebook platform for the iPhone, but I just can't read on something that small. It just hurts your eyes. If you think about what you can do on a tablet with magazines, I think that's really maybe where things are going. Certainly print media is a dying breed. When you look at physical newspapers or magazines, certainly their subscription rates are going down, and people are turning to mostly online to get their information. So having sort of this one encompassing device that you can read everything on a larger screen, because for me it's too hard to do on the iPhone, would be really nice. And of course with sort of an Apple flair on the UI, could be really cool. There's been talk about Apple also working on television deals with some of the major networks to get sort of content on the tablet. So imagine, in addition to just being your magazine, newspaper, and e-reader, this tablet can also be what you watch TV on, and sort of have all your content automatically either pushed or downloaded through some, I assume, version of iTunes right on your device. Would be really cool. So you can tell I'm excited about the tablet. Certainly it may be a little silly to be getting this excited about a device that hasn't even been announced or may not even exist, but it is something that I'm really looking forward to. And I think 2010 is going to start off with a big bang from Apple. So what do you guys think about all this tablet news? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you not care at all because you're busy opening presents? You know, let me know in the comments or a video response. I'd love to hear from you guys. Anyway, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.